Now, while the buyer of the A8L is mostly expected to be in the rear seat, in case if he or she decides to have a go behind the steering wheel on a weekend or some other day, well, let's discuss how the car feels to drive in that case. To start with, in terms of powertrain, this gets a single engine option. It's a petrol only, no diesels like it has been the case with Audi for some time now, and you get a 3-litre turbocharged petrol mill. It develops about 335 horsepower, 500 newton meters of torque. So yes, in terms of hardware, it packs in quite a punch. This engine is paired to an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Power is sent to all 4 wheels because it has quattro. So yes, when it comes to having all the features, all of the firepower, the Audi A8L has it in store for you. So you can expect this car not to be lazy at all when it's on the move. And it isn't either. I mean, right from the word go, it's a turbocharged petrol engine. The turbo lag, well, there is not much of it to perceive. So the acceleration right from the word go is very nice. It's a linear acceleration. It's not a car that's going to pin you back to the seat and you're going to go, wow! It's not that. The car is not meant for that purpose as well. It's meant to be more comfortable, and well, it does that. It does that in a brilliant manner. It's got linear acceleration. It's very smooth to drive, very less sound filtering inside, the cabin, almost none. So it's a very refined and a very quiet cabin experience you get. So yes, it's effortless to drive and smooth at the same time. It's got enough grunt to make you feel you're going fast. It can go fast. So if you're driving out on the highway and you want to do some high triple-digit speeds, that is easily possible with this car. Also, a really nice thing in this car is the way it rides, and that's because of the predictive air suspension that it gets, which is an option. It doesn't come as a standard even in the higher technology variant. You need to spend 15 lakh for it, but if you do, it's worth every penny, because what it does is that it has a camera. The camera scans the road ahead, and whenever it can identify a speed breaker or a surface undulation, the suspension is prepared in advance to encounter that. The damping and the ride height is adjusted accordingly. So when you go over the bump, you hardly feel any of it. What I did find though is that it sort of relies on the camera. So when the speed breakers or the surface undulations are marked, it works better. For all of those, those unregulated speed breakers that we find all around our residential areas, it doesn't work that well. But yes, out in the real world, the system works really well. Also, since I've been talking about the suspension raising itself with the predictive camera, well, you can also do this manually because the standard ride height of the A8L is quite low for Indian road conditions. So yes, you can raise it when you come across bad surface or really nasty potholes. It's just that the process is a bit cumbersome, as you need to go into the menu and then press the button to raise it, or go directly to the drive select and then again raise it. There's no direct physical button to do this. And if you talk about driving engagement, well, it isn't a car that is made to be very engaging in terms of driving. It's good to drive, but you see it has this 8-speed gearbox. Again, it's not too slow, it's not too quick either. You can change the driving mode, put it into dynamic, things get better, but it still isn't a car that you would feel like driving really hard and at the end of the day come out smiling out of a corner. It can go around corners at a fairly rapid pace and without any drama at all, but yeah, it's inclined more towards comfort. And but yes, considering the size of the car, the weight, it just moves in a manner that is hard to imagine. You would expect it to be very lazy around corners. Well, it isn't. To put it in a simple way, well, it's kind of like Hulk in terms of a physical footprint, but Hulk being able to move like Black Widow. Okay, no, maybe Black Widow is a bit too much. Hulk being able to move, say, like Captain America. I think, yeah, that's the one that will stick. So that's the way the Audi A8L moves, and it makes you feel good, it makes you feel comfortable, relaxed, and also it comes with all-wheel steering, so the rear wheels also move along through the corners. That again gives you a lot more agility, and that again gives you better handling. So overall, yes, it's a brilliant car to drive, but it's just the thing that most owners won't spend most of their time behind this wheel or in this seat. It'll be spent back there. But irrespective of where you spend your time, the A8L does offer a good experience.